Welcome to the Pacific Crest Trail. You are joining me at mile 2,200 out of 2,650 of my southbound PCT thru hike. In the last episode, my husband Brian and I hiked through the incredible desert and reached the town of Agua Dulce for a resupply. In this episode, we hit the trail again and venture back into the desert. We experienced the biggest rainstorm I've had on the PCT yet, reach the summit of Mount Baden Powell, need to rely on water caches, grab breakfast at the McDonald's, and make our way to Big Bear Lake. Over the next 12 days, we cover 189 miles of the PCT. If you're new here, my name is Krysta and I'm a long-distance hiker. And if you're not new here, hi and welcome back. Good morning. We had a good reset at Serenity Oasis here in Agua Dulce, and we're headed back out on trail. We went out for breakfast at 7 a.m., so we knew we'd be starting hiking later than normal. And this section is going to be a 4 or now maybe a 4.5 day stretch. We'll see. And we're headed to our next resupply will be in Wrightwood. We are done the road walking for now. Back on a hiking trail. Almost done 5 miles. First water source of today, 10 miles in. It's like 2:30 p.m. or something like that. Feeling really good. We had 2 big meals in town, so we've got energy. Time to hit the trail again. Good morning. Last night was rough. I think we got to camp at like 9:30 p.m. Didn't get to sleep until 10:30. Struggled a bit this morning to get going, but we've now been going for a couple hours, and today we're planning to do 20 miles. Doesn't matter how rough I find the morning, there's always a moment pretty quickly where everything just feels good again. Being out here is just such an amazing gift. We just stopped here to get some water. It was a very short side trail, so we're gonna hit the trail again. 6.7 miles until our camp spot goal. Great climb. Doing good, almost there. Good morning. We've done 5 miles now. It was extremely windy on the ridge this morning, so we just went really fast, did 5 miles, got to this water source, just did a 15-minute break, and we want to do 25 miles today. We made it another 5 miles, and then it started to absolutely pour rain. We tried hiking for a bit longer, but everything we had on us started to get saturated through, and we made the decision to make camp early and try to wait out the storm. Good morning. So, haven't checked in a bit because it started to rain halfway through the day yesterday. So I put the camera in Ziploc right away inside my bag, and we thought it was only gonna rain like a 1/4 inch, but it poured rain for hours and hours. So we ended up stopping at 17 miles, pitching our tent and just trying to stay dry. The water seeped through the floor of our tent, so yeah, it was a pretty tough night, and we slept in / chilled a bit this morning because we just aren't sure how much we can make it, how far we can make it today. So we're thinking about trying to get a ride sooner into the town we were headed to. So leaving trail a little bit sooner. Basically everything except for our sleeping stuff is wet. I'm wearing Brian's puffy because my puffy got wet. So So yeah, I'll update you, but I'll keep the camera in the Ziploc while I'm hiking just because everything is still wet and I don't want it to get wrecked. So I'll update you whenever we figure out what we're doing. Update, we're at camp. So we ended up walking about 5 or 6 miles and we thought maybe we could get a ride into town because we crossed the highway. Well, it was a mountain highway and definitely a large portion of it is closed, I think. Looks like they're doing some maintenance work and it looked like part of it was like fully washed out. We could see it from above. So we ended up pushing and hiking. Probably did like 15 miles today, but tomorrow will be an extra day that we weren't planning for. The really wet day yesterday and then it's a really cold night tonight. It's just, yeah, it's tough conditions. So it's looking like it's not gonna rain tomorrow, fingers crossed. So hopefully I'll be able to show you more tomorrow of the area. It's very beautiful. Okay, see you then.
The light is so cool.
We're on the downhill now. So it took us about half an hour to summit Mount Baden Powell from our camp. Now we're descending down and it's an absolutely beautiful day. Very windy, so it's a bit chilly, but it's super beautiful. Made it partway down the hill. I can see the road, so we're almost done the descent. Oh, there's a spring down this side trail, so we'll do a break here. And I think it's our only water source for the next 10 miles, 12 miles, so we'll get water.
What a great day.
Yeah. We're on our second climb of the day. Very food motivated right now.
What's going on?
Feel really sick. We just have like whatever food we have left now and it's kind of like a weird mixture of things. So I just ate like fried onions, super dark chocolate, and licorice. I feel really sick right now. We're just dropping down the side trail. It's called Acorn Trail. And it's an extra, I think, 3 miles of hiking off the PCT in order to get to Wrightwood. So I'm just almost done the descent. Brian's behind me, so I'll wait for him at the bottom here. And we found out the cabins we want to stay in have space. So we are going to drop our stuff there and then head into town because we need to get to the post office to get our packages before it closes. So we're in a bit of a rush, but it feels so good to be getting down into town. We're almost there. Time to get the packages.
See you there.
Okay, here I come. Beautiful colors.
It's so nice.
Hello from Wrightwood. We have been getting our chores done very quickly. Today's the 0 day here. We got our resupply packages. We bought more food because we're gonna take a little bit longer than we had planned on this stretch. So got some more food in my backpack, mostly for me because I was so hungry. And went out for lunch. What else did we do?
Talked with a few locals.
Chatted up with some people, yeah.
Everyone's been really friendly here.
Really friendly, yeah. We bought a couple items of gear. Got Brian a little pad to sit on because he was very envious of mine. It's really nice having a sitting pad. And did our laundry, showered. So tonight we're gonna try to go to bed early, get going tomorrow morning. We have a 5-day stretch ahead of us to Big Bear Lake. Good morning. It is 6:30, so we're slightly behind schedule, and that's mostly my fault because I was enjoying drinking my coffee, chilling with the Wi-Fi. Brian's just finishing packing up a few of his things, and I'm almost done packing my stuff. Here's the cute, beautiful cabin we stayed in. So this family built these 2 small cabins when they realized they were along the PCT route, specifically for hikers. So they made them small and extremely functional. And it was the perfect place to stay. They've thought of everything we need as hikers. So we're right on the side trail. We have to hike 3 miles uphill, 1,500 feet to get back to the PCT along the Acorn Trail. So here we go. Thank you. Woohoo! We made it back to the PCT. So we're done the vast majority of our climbing today, which is sweet. So we are just gonna head this way along the ridge and start slowly dropping down now. And it's very windy up here, but I bet you it'll be better as we drop down. We're still walking downhill. This is, I think, the first day on the PCT, where the whole day on the PCT, because I'm not including the side trail, is all downhill. It feels very cruisy. All the natural water sources have dried up, so we're relying on a water cache where we're planning to camp. Hopefully there's water there. We made it to the water cache, so this is the only water source today, and we've done like 20 miles, so yeah, we had 2 liters each for 20 miles, so it's so great getting here. We're gonna fill up on water and then hike another 3 miles to camp. What time is it?
3:30.
3:30. So we'll be at camp by 5. We'll fill up on water, have a snack, and then hit the trail again.
We're gonna lose sun in like 2 minutes.
That makes me so happy to see him just motoring through on the PCT. Especially after the last few days on trail were so tough. We're all set up. We just had dinner. Now we're cozy in bed. We're camped about half mile from a train track and about a mile from a freeway or interstate. So it's kind of a noisy spot, but that's okay. I'll put my earplugs in and hopefully get some good sleep. And then tomorrow morning we're going to go to the McDonald's for breakfast. It's the only McDonald's on the PCT, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go there and get some breakfast. We're like 2.5 miles from there. Okay, that was great. We had breakfast at McDonald's. We are ready to hit the trail. Back to trail. Leaving the highway behind. Morning. It's another chilly morning, so I'm in my full rain gear still. But it was a great night, and we're hiking 25 miles today.
What am I wearing on this chilly morning?
Brian's wearing slightly less clothing than me. We're climbing up this gorge now, and wow, fall is an absolutely incredible time to be doing this.
It's just so beautiful here. I wasn't expecting this. I love this like little gorge.
Just had a late lunch. I think it's like 2:30 p.m. or something, so cooked up some noodles, and we've got 11 miles to go for the day. We usually do 2-hour sessions, then take a break. So we'll do that, and then we'll get ourselves ready to probably hike in the dark. But we're getting used to it now. You're pretty used to hiking in the dark now, hey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The first few times, it's just like, it's just not a good feeling because your brain is telling you you have to be afraid. But then you get used to it. And we've had some really good night hiking sessions. Good morning. It was a extremely cold night last night. It's getting colder. Our breath on the tent turned into ice. Our water bottles froze. It was cold. We've gone 3 miles and it's 9 a.m. Day 122. You ready to get going?
Yeah, I think so.
We hiked for 30 minutes and it got so hot. Like one extreme to the next. People did warn me that the desert was extremes.
We had every single layer on, including our puffies, and now we're in our shorts and our least layer.
Yeah, we're so hot.
Shall we?
We shall.
Brian is currently in treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. While he hoped he could hike the rest of the trail with me, he ended up deciding to go home a bit earlier than planned to get back to his regular appointments. There were definitely some tough moments for him over the last few weeks, but overall, he found the hiking really helped his mental health. But he'll tell you more about that in a little bit.
We made it to camp, so we did 18 miles today. We're camped here on the ridge above Big Bear Lake. Tomorrow we're gonna head into Big Bear. It was a great day of hiking. It was really beautiful. Tomorrow's Brian's last day hiking with me, so I'm starting to feel a little bit sad that he's leaving. Really glad that he was here for the time that he was, but I'm gonna miss having him here for the end of the trail. I think I'll have about 300 miles left solo to do without him.
I'm gonna miss you too. It was a lot of fun. Learned a lot on this trip and consolidated a bunch of things that I've been practicing.
How are you feeling mentally?
Very centered, I think would be the best term.
Do you feel like coming here and hiking with me has helped or hindered your PTSD healing?
It has definitely helped. It was challenging. Like there were some, definitely had to employ this tools that I've learned to help me deal with things like my anxiety and my hypervigilance. But then like to have the hours and hours every day of walking and the movement and the routine in the day and like taking care of myself, that was huge. So it was really good.
It was really good for me too. It was so cool to see all the different things that you've been able to improve upon.
Yeah.
And get to spend some really quality time together.
Yeah, it's really special. And
Yeah. So it's been a great time together. We're doing 12 miles today to get to the highway, I think Highway 18, and we're gonna try to get a ride from there into Big Bear Lake. We have a hotel booked for 2 nights. Today is American Thanksgiving, so we're really hoping we can find a ride, and we're really hoping that there's something open for food. It's so cool to see the Joshua trees today because we saw them together on Brian's first day and now on the last day. It's like we're bookending it so nicely and I love them. They're so cool. We made it to the hotel. I just showered and even blow dried my hair. I feel extremely fresh. There's a fireplace in the corner there, and we are gonna head out and try to do our laundry now. So I'm wearing my bathing suit top here, and I'm just gonna wear my rain gear. We got to the highway and the first person we interacted with offered us a ride, and they were a couple from Canada as well. So that was really cool. We had a great conversation with them in the car and got dropped off by them right at our hotel. It was amazing. Such trail magic. We got really lucky. Okay, so since it's American Thanksgiving today, the laundromat was closed, all the restaurants are closed, including Subway. So we ended up going to the grocery store and buying just a ton of microwave food. And our pack is loaded up. We have 3 extra bags. So I think we're gonna eat well.
Ready? I have to go now.
Okay, time to go?
Time to go.
Okay, it's day 124 on the Pacific Crest Trail, and today is a 0 day for me and leaving day for Brian. So we're headed out to get some coffee and drop him off at the bus stop because he has to get to Palm Springs today to catch his flight.
Wait. I made it.
Here we go. I'm on the first bus. Convenient.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be gone in one stop.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
This is gonna
I
end
just
really
realized
soon.
this.
Okay, I just said bye to Brian. I'm sad that he's leaving, but I'm so glad he came. I'm alone again, and I was super used to being alone when he arrived, so I know I can get used to it again, but wow. But I'm here. I can go to the post office. I'm gonna get my boxes, hopefully. Just fingers crossed that all works out. Okay, the post office was a success. I got 4 packages there, and now I'm waiting for the bus back to the hotel.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. In the next episode, episode 18, I get back to hiking solo and start to complete my final 300 miles. See you then.
Meets my skin, even with my eyes still